Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this presentation, Meta-Analysis of Road Traffic Accidents in Bangladesh, a Health and Safety Perspective. I'm Mike Richmond, your host for Exemplar Global's online expo focused on career pathways. This session is presented by Dr. Saeed Mahmood Shahidul Islam, a medical doctor and HSEQ professional with more than 16 years of experience, including proven leadership in ISO 9001, ISO 14001, ISO 45001. He also holds a Lean Six Sigma Green Belt. In this session, Dr. Saeed is going to go beyond theory and connect directly to auditors' professional journeys. He will emphasize how integrated thinking across quality, safety, and environmental management strengthens both audit outcomes and the auditor career profile. So Dr. Saeed, thank you for joining us here at the Expo.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks for the opportunity. So it's truly an honor to be part of the Exemplar Global Expo and to have this opportunity to share my research and highlights with such a distinguished audience of auditors and also management system professionals. So my name is Dr. Saeed Mahmood Shahidul Islam, medical doctor and the Regional Health, Safety and Wellbeing lead for Asia Suhana Zerom Group. Over the years, I have worked across multiple countries and large infrastructure projects focusing on integrating health, safety, environment, and also quality management system into the organizational strategy. So I'm also a researcher and have published various public health and safety topics, including today's subject, a meta-analysis of road traffic accident in Bangladesh, which explore both the human and system factors behind these accidents. So in this session, I will not only present the findings of the research, but also connect them to ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and 45001, including ISO 19011 protocols. So showing how auditors can apply these insights in practice. The focus is simple. How you as audience can go beyond checklist compliance and also position yourself as trusted advisors who add real value to organization and also advance in your career. So thank you once again to Exemplar Global for this platform and to all of you for joining. Let's begin our journey. So first of all, today's session is titled Meta-Analysis of Road Traffic Accident and in Bangladesh, Health and Safety Perspective. So why this matters? Actually, in Bangladesh, the road traffic accident take thousands of lives every year. During my research, I compared official PRTA, that is Bangladesh Road Traffic Authority data, and also civil society reports. So the number didn't match. For example, in 1 year, BRTA reported around 3,500 fatalities, where civil society reports listed more than 7,000. So imagine if you as auditors were auditing an organization and found such a discrepancy between their internal reports and regular reports. So would you close the audit with just a minor non-conformity, or would you question the systematic weakness that creates this gap? This is why ISO 9001 insists on accurate performance evaluation, ISO 14001 robust planning, and also ISO 45001 on hazards identification. Even though real-time, even just move to real-time example, in one infrastructure project I audited, that contractor showed 0 incident in their monthly report. But when I cross-checked with the hospital admission reports, we found 2 serious injuries and being omitted. So the lesson, data integrity is the foundation of any audit. So this is the issues for this matter regarding this road traffic accident is equal to measure public health and also safety risk in Bangladesh. So my research objective, the study aimed to, first of all, reconcile inconsistent statistics identify accident peaks month by month, and also map accident prone regions, and also identify health-related costs like behavior or infrastructure and also response system. So in my practice, this is the risk-based thinking. So ISO wants us to move away from the reactive compliance into proactive anticipation. Uh, in my research, actually, accident rates peaked during the very important session like Eid festivals or when billionaires travel at once a time. So as auditors, if you were auditing a transport company before Eid, you should not only check compliance reports, you should ask how prepared are you for the seasonal risk, or do you increase the inspection frequency during this time, or do you adjust the resources as well? So this is how research connects directly to the audit practice as well. So this is my methodology. Actually, I used a dual source approach. First of all, BRTS official government data plus Bangladesh Jatri Kolyan Samiti. It's an independent report. So this gave a more reliable pictures between each sources had its own biases. As auditors, which is exactly what ISO 19011 requires, that is evidence-based auditing, and you never rely on one piece of evidence. You need to be triangle like documents, observation, and also interviews. So if only of my audits, the attendance records showed 95% safety training completion. But when I interviewed the workers, many said they had not actually received any kind of training, like safety training, or only signed the attendance sheet. That's it. So without cross-checking, the system looked perfect. So with triangulation, we revealed the truth. So that's why 9001 talks about the reliable communication, and also ISO 45001 insists on consistent monitoring and also measurement. That is class number 9.1. So my key findings are, first of all, reporting discrepancies. It's really major issues, and also accident peaks during monsoon rains and also festivals. Even though regional disparities like highways versus rural roads, and also physical trauma and mental trauma effects like PTSD. So as auditors, how do we translate this? Like if reports are inconsistent, that is dig into why. Is it lack of training, or weak reporting system, or any intentional under-reporting, or if seasonal risk exists, we need to check how the organization actually prepare. For example, do they have a contingency plan for monsoon flooding? So during my research, accident spikes in July and August. It's were linked to monsoon downpours and also reducing visibility. As an auditor, it's an like in a construction project, you might not be looking at monsoon rates, but ISO 9000, sorry, for ISO 14001 tells us the environmental conditions are critical. Right? So if the site has poor drainage or monsoon will create safety hazard, definitely. So we need to be concerned about spot the pattern, not just the paperwork. That's the important issues for us. So another important slide, that is root causes of accident. Yeah. But this is why root cause this accident happened actually. Like reckless driving and speeding, lack of awareness of traffic rules, poor infrastructure, weak emergency response system, as well as weather and night driving. So these are the same types of root causes we see in audits. ISO 9001 demands root cause analysis of non-conformities, and ISO 45001 demands hazard identification as well. During one interview with traffic police, they mentioned that overspeeding accident often happen because drivers don't believe enforcement is right. So that connects to ISO 9001 as a leadership and also government's gap. So if environmental is not consistent, systems definitely fall down. So for an auditors, the lesson is don't stop at PPE not worn. So you need to ask why was it not worn? Was it unavailable? Is it poorly designed or leadership not enforcing? So always aim for the root cause of this. My next slide, that is lessons for auditors actually. So what's the auditors takeaway? Like checklist alone are insufficient definitely. Use your data triangulation, event trend analysis, and also risk-based thinking. You need to think integration across quality, environment, and safety. So ISO 9000 and 19011 audit remind us that audit must be evidence-based, objective, and also add value. So in my own audit of a plant accident showed no major injuries actually, but uh, when the work is slow down, at that moment the records told a different story. So multiple stoppages were caused by reported minor injuries. So by connecting these dots, we uncovered systematic under-reporting. There's some very important issues like be a detective, not a checklist followers actually. As a this is the practical tools and techniques actually I have used. So first of all, use the leading indicators like training hours, safety objectives, observations, maintenance schedules. It's not just lagging indicators like accident, like, and also you need to apply tools like charts, like it might be it's Pareto chart or fishbone diagram or FMEA to analyze audit findings, anything else. Even though you need to build checklists that are risk-based and also linked to real-world hazard. So in my research, that is overspeeding was a major factor. That's a very important issue during the research. As an auditor, like transport sector, instead of only checking that speed limits are displayed as how do you monitor this compliance? Or do you use any GPS tracking system? Or are penalties enforced or not? So ISO 9001 expect us to provide insights for management review, which is 9.3, and also ISO 45001 expects us to check emergency preparedness and also the response, which is clause number 8.2. So these tools help us shift from auditors with who supports a problem or auditors who recommended the solutions. My next slide, that is policy and career impact. So the organization impact are very clear. So stronger safety policies, you need to improve trauma care and also integration of mental health support. For auditors, the career impact is equally important, like compliance checkers are easily replaceable, even trusted advisors are valued, and those who link audit findings to real organization risk become visible to leaderships. So in one audit report I submitted, I didn't just note training gaps. I highlighted how the lack of training contributed to three recent incidents and linked these to our 45,001 continual improvement. So the authority just told me later that this approach got my report discussed at board level. So um, that's how audience can move from the backbone of the strategy and also their table. So it's also be aligned with so 9001, which is leadership engagement, was number 5.1, and also as a 45,001, which is continual improvement, that was number 8.3. So this is almost I'm ending my session. The last of all conclusions and call to action. That is definitely road accidents in Bangladesh. It's Bangladesh is a country for the research purpose, but the important issues that is, it showed us the importance of data reliability, risk-based thinking, and also the root causes analysis. So as an auditor, I think your role is the similar. First of all, you need to identify the inconsistencies and dig into them. Look for trends, not just snapshots only, and also provide insights that improve system, not just prove the compliance. So my call to all of you guys, it's very simple. That is, don't audit only for compliance. Audit for impact, audit for improvement, and audit to make a difference. Thank you very much, and I look forward to all of your concern, any questions, any comments, or any information. Thank you. Over to you, Mike.
Dr. Saeed, thank you again for that fine presentation. Really, really interesting presentation for everyone out there who's in the auditing field. I think really appreciate that. So thank you for doing that. All those of you who are watching this session on demand, please reach out to us via email if you have any questions for our presenter today. You can just email us there at info@exemplarglobal.org, and we can get your questions over to our presenter. And before we close this session, of course, we want to remind you to go ahead and claim your CPD for this session. We offer CPDs on all of our sessions here at the Expo, including the live sessions that we'll have at the end of the Expo. So thanks again for joining us. Dr. Saeed, thanks again for being there.
Thanks.
We appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you all at the next session here at the Expo. So long.